Good afternoon, this is Sheila back from mycardstockcreations.com. Today we're going to be working on page 5 in the Pretty in Pink photo album, but I'll show you the original page. This is the one that I did. It's just two little photo mats with pockets behind the mats, which was okay at the time, but I really didn't like this idea. So I came up with a different page setup, and this is what it looks like. I have two flaps, and then there's two pockets. So this is different than the original, and I just think this page is a lot better than that one. So let's get started. You'll need one of the base pages, and it's very simple. You need 2 pieces of cardstock. Excuse me. That measure 4 inches by 10 inch, and then you're going to fold that in half, and you need 2 of them. We're going to glue them side by side. Here you can use glue, or you could use your double-sided tape. I'm just going to glue them really quick. I might even pull out that whole page if I can in that album and change it, because I don't really like that page. To me, it's kind of a lazy page. That's what I call it. Maybe I wasn't in the mood when I created that page. I don't know. But I looked at it later and I'm like, you know, I could come up with a better page setup. So that's what I did. It's still simple and not too difficult. I'm just going to line this up here. Now they butt up tight close to one another. If you choose to, you can make the pages a little bit smaller so they don't, touch one another, but I just left them butted up there. So before we go any further, I'm going to add my magnets. Okay. I'm just going to turn this around. Sometimes I have a little trouble separating them. They are strong for being small. Oh, what did I do? Actually, I just caught myself. Almost made a boo-boo. Alright, first we're going to attach the 2 pockets, because if you don't attach the pockets first, and before we even do that, I'm going to lay down my decorative pages first before I even add the pockets. And actually, I think I'm going to use, I cut all these parts and pieces ahead of time. Sometimes I forget which I was going to use for which. So as I'm doing it, I'm trying to remember which piece I'm going to be using for what part. Okay, so now I'm going to attach my pockets. Now the pockets, they measure 3 inches by 4.5, and you're going to score a 1/2 inch on either side. I'm just going to trim the corners. I am glad I caught myself before I laid those magnets down in the paper over them. I would have been upset. I would have said, well, gotta start all over. Okay, so now I'm going to lay down my pockets. So now, this is where I'm going to put the magnets. Got a feather on me. I wonder where that came from. Alright, so now add my decorative paper. Just gonna oops. So, there. Alright. So now finish adding the decorative page bill. I don't know how you go about creating your mini albums. I don't know if you create the whole album and then go back and add your decorative touches to it, or do you do it page by page? And I like to do it page by page. Last two. I think in the future I'm going to try to have some soothing music in the background, because when I'm not talking it's like dead silence. But I think it would be a nice touch to add some nice Asian relaxation music in the background. I think that would be a nice touch. I just hope you don't fall asleep while you're watching. Or I fall asleep. No, I'm kidding. Alright, so that's page 5. The new page 5, I should say. And so now it's ready to attach it to the book. Just like so. I'm going to add some tape. Put some glue. Alright, be sure. Alright, kind of line it up. Alright, so there's page 5. Now I'm just going to mention real quick, in the book tutorial, my base pages are on this book here are a 1/4 of an inch larger than my base pages, but in the tutorial they're the same size. So I just did it a little shorter just so that my decorative tape could show. If you don't plan on adding any decorative tape, then just leave it the way it is and leave your pages the way it is. But if you want your decorative tape, if you choose to use some to show, then just cut off a 1/4 of an inch of your base pages. But then again, if you do that, you're gonna have to compensate the other parts a little bit shorter so that they match up. Alright, so that's page 5, and we'll move on to page 6 in the next short video. And you have a wonderful afternoon. And again, if you're interested in purchasing my book, it's at mycardstockcreations.com or on my Etsy page, which is Creative Cards 101. And you have a wonderful day. And if you enjoyed this video or have any questions, just comment down below. Thank you for watching.